Willie O'Ree, known as the first black player in the NHL, but now also the director of youth development. What does that entail?
I'm the ambassador to the diversity program, and my duties are to travel around to these different programs and do on and off ice clinics, fundraisers, personal appearances. I speak at numerous schools, boys and girls clubs, juvenile detention facilities, YMYWCAs, to try and encourage more boys and girls to get into playing hockey. I didn't imagine how many boys and girls that I'd come in contact with, that I got to get on the ice and get playing hockey, and then get into organized teams.
You look at the game right now. Devontae Smith-Pelly scores one of the biggest goals in the Stanley Cup playoffs. PK Subban, one of the game's biggest stars. Wayne Simmons doing great things off the ice. Shandor Alfonso, a great official. Kevin Weeks, a great broadcaster. All credit you as an inspiration. What's that feel like for you?
I feel really great when they come up and compliment me about the things that I've had to overcome through my playing days. I have to credit my playing days to my older brother, who was not only my brother and my friend, but he was my mentor, and he taught me a lot that I would need to know if I was going to choose hockey as a career. When I lost my eye, and Dr. Henderson was the surgeon, told me I'd never play hockey again because you're going to be blind in your right eye. Well, actually, he didn't know the dreams and goals that I had set for myself. The fire that was within me when I came back to play, the only difference I felt about myself is I just couldn't see it in my right eye. Being a left hand and playing left wing, to compensate, I had to turn my head all the way around to the right to pick the puck up with my left eye. And overskating the puck and missing the net, and I just said, Willie, forget about what you can't see and just concentrate on what you can see. Everything seemed to come about, and I just forgot about being blind and went out and played. And the 21 years I played, I never sat in front of an eye machine, not one time. They were more concerned about your physical condition, and as I mentioned earlier, I always kept myself in the best possible shape that I could, because I knew that when I went to training camp, being the only black player in camp, I was going to be one of the 22 players or the roster that they were going to keep. So that's the first thing in mind. And the second thing, I was afraid to fail. I was afraid to go to training camp, not make the team, and then come back to my hometown and tell my parents that I just wasn't good enough for my friends, and I just couldn't accept that.
You mentioned people now can't imagine what you had to endure. What did you have to endure?
Being black and being blind, I was faced with 4 other things: racism, prejudice, bigotry, and ignorance. There wasn't a game that went by when I was on the ice that I heard racial remarks from players on the opposition, fans in the stands. But again, thanks to my older brother, he said, Willie, he said, forget about that. He said, names will never hurt you. And if they can't accept you for the individual that you are, then that's their problem, not yours. And basically, I just went out and played. I knew I was a black player, but I never fought one time because of racial slurs or racial remarks. And I fought a lot, coming up. Guys just want to see what I was made of. Won fights, lost fights, but I always kept it on the ice. Some people just couldn't accept the fact that there's a black man out there and you should be in the cotton fields.
Well, everyone has not only accepted it, but they've celebrated it now. So thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you kindly.